Hi, my name is Shelly. I'm a female loggerhead sea turtle living in the Pacific Ocean. Where exactly? It's warm, salty, and has lots of crabs and whelks. In other words, foodie. Well, my geography is not good, but I'm sure it's somewhere near the shore. My parents? I've never seen them before. Since the moment I broke the shell, I was alone. All alone. Like the stars in the sky. Sorry, I'm getting a bit poetic here. You must be curious about us, right? Well, let me tell you about my life. I started off as an egg, or to be specific, an amniotic egg. The same type of egg as all other reptiles. My egg was laid on a sandy shore by my mother, along with my 29 other siblings. After my mother camouflaged us using the sand, she abandoned us and went back to the sea, leaving us to fend for ourselves. Since all of my nutrition was obtained by the egg I was in, outside of my mother's body, that makes me an oviparous animal. Our struggle for existence started when we're only hatchlings.
The 27th day after the eggs are laid, the hatchlings wait for their day to break through the several membrane shells. Suddenly, a shadow is cast over the eggs. Something is approaching. 30 eggs are down to 24. The struggle of existence hit these hatchlings hard for the first time, as luck played a big role in their survival. As days pass on, more and more eggs get broken. By the time they begin to hatch, there are only 12 eggs left. The remaining eggs communicated with each other via chemical signals until they decided it was time to hatch.
It was hard. It really was. Every once in a while we hear the cracking sound of other eggs, not being hatched, but being broken by humans. The rest of us were lucky. We survived until the day of hatching.
On day 61, the eggs finally hatch. They cracked open their eggshells by using small temporary tooth called a caruncle. However, they still stay in their nest for several days, absorbing yolk and preparing for their first journey to the water's edge. When they finally decide to make a run for it, 5 of the turtles are picked off by birds. Shelly was among the ones who survived, however, she was all alone. The turtles split up and go off their own ways to find food such as seagrass and jellies, and their lost years begin.
As we became accustomed to the aquatic environment, our legs and feet developed into flippers, enabling us to swim with agility while catching prey and defending ourselves from predators. Combined with our strong reptilian limbs, we can carry our body weight either on terrestrial land or in the water.
The reptile's common features are now all apparent to this adolescent sea turtle. It had a backbone, dry skin, and lungs. Shelly would eventually lay terrestrial eggs with several membranes. During what's called the lost years in a sea turtle's life cycle, Shelly ventured out to the unknown waters where it is safer from predators until she became about the size of a dinner plate. At this point, she moved back to the shallower waters that the adult sea turtles call home.
My adult life? I've been an adult for hundreds of years, so there aren't many eventful stories I can tell you. However, here are some facts for you about my characteristic. Many of these I share with all or most other reptiles. Being an ectotherm or cold-blooded, I have to use behavioral adaptation as an asset for maintaining body temperature control. I, along with other sea turtles, migrate to the south where the water is warmer by late October in preparation for the colder season. When it gets warmer, we migrate back north for the summer and early fall. Reptiles eat a wide range of different food. I'm a loggerhead turtle, so I like to eat other animals such as crabs and jellyfish. Reptiles have spawny lungs, which provides more area for gas exchange than amphibians. This is because we can't breathe through our skins like frogs can. I have 2 efficient lungs to help me breathe. Reptiles have a double-loop circulatory system, just like you humans. Our heart contains 2 atria and 1 or 2 ventricles. Although most hearts contain only 1 ventricle, where a mix of oxygen-rich and deoxygenated blood is sent to the body and lungs. Reptiles excrete nitrogenous waste in the form of ammonia. This is a highly toxic compound, so a proper digestive system is crucial. Since I live mostly in the ocean, the water dilutes the ammonia in the water and helps carry it away. My reptile brain is similar to an amphibian brain, although the cerebrum and the cerebellum are a much larger part of the brain. Since I'm active during the day, I have complex eyes, and I can see colors well. However, since I live underwater, I don't have or need a very good sense of smell, like some snakes do. All reptiles reproduce by internal reproduction, where the male deposits sperm in the body of the female. Everyone knows how that works, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. After fertilization has occurred, the female reproductive systems cover those embryos with several membranes and a leathery shell. Like I've said before, reptiles are oviparous, so the eggs develop outside the mother's body, obtaining all nutrition from the egg itself.
Shelly mates with her partner Franklin. When Shelly is ready to lay the eggs, she swims to the shore and burrows them under the sand. Without a second glance, she walks back to the sea, hoping that one of them will live to adulthood and carry on her legacy.
I'm now 300 years old! Well, it's not actually that old. I just happen to be healthy and lucky to overcome the struggles for existence. Obviously, all of my siblings are separate from me. I don't even remember how they look like or how they were before. Even my partner. I never see him after that time. We went separate ways, not even a goodbye being said. I guess this is us, cold-blooded animals. We never learn what is love or even warmth. We're on our own since the very start of our life. We fight to survive, live to survive. So you can say that survival is the purpose of our life. One thing that life has taught me throughout my 300 years, if it teaches me anything at all, is that everything is meant to be separate. There's no forever in life. Turtles came and left and came and left. I'm still waiting for the one that will stay in my life. I look into my past for any sign of life. Nowhere lives a turtle warm and kind. Not because there's none. It's because they've lost their lives. Survival of the fittest hit us hard, like a hammer to a balloon that's all ready to pop. The warmth of blood left us all behind, with a tinkle warmth still left in my heart. And I'm still waiting for the one that stays and smiles. Anyways, that's my life. I hope you enjoyed learning about sea turtles and other reptiles as well. If you ever wanted to say hi, then just drop in somewhere warm in the ocean, like near Cuba. We'll eat some Nigerians together. My treat.